Okay, Valerie, got your work up. Let's go ahead and take a look. Love the logo. I think the logo is really fascinating. I just think it's great. Good job. A couple of recommendations with the logo itself. Now, in logo design, we try to stay away from using gradients as much as possible. There's a couple of things here that would improve the logo. See this dark purple right down here? I would use that dark purple throughout the entire logo. I would just get rid of that purple right there. That triangle right there is it's an odd shape, and it's kind of adds this kind of uncomfortable visual tension to that portion of that letter form. Love the way that this is incorporated into the letter A. I just think it's fascinating. Plus this tail end. I think these three colors, these three tones of purple are great, but again, the gradient itself, it's just, boy, it's going to be tough. Gradients are really difficult to work with logo design, and that's why you see a lot of logos do not use gradients. So I would recommend doing it. I think it'll be a lot more visible, a lot more recognizable, less visual stops, much more memorable. Almady itself, I would also probably use this color purple for Almady. The Almady 2022 typeface, I think it's pretty plain. It's really, really objective. So I don't know if you could maybe select another typeface that would maybe carry some of the characteristics of the logo through a little bit. So, and that's up to you, really. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the typeface. I think as far as mechanics go, Almady 2022 is too close to the A. I would move that down a little bit. And then also the rings are really large, which is kind of taking attention away. So in other words, you're losing, your hierarchy is suffering a little bit because of, oops, what happened there? Oh, I see. Okay, the hierarchy is suffering a little bit because this is so prominent, it's taking attention away from the actual logo itself. So I changed the color to purple for the type, move the type away from the A a little bit, maybe start it right about there or so, and then reduce the size of those rings significantly. I think that'll really help the mechanics of the logo itself. Don't worry about the rings being recognizable. They're going to be recognizable even if they're tiny. I mean, it's a world recognized symbol, so don't worry about that losing its recognition at small sizes. It won't happen. Get this little thing right here. See that little line right there? I'm not sure what that is, but I have a feeling that there's some weird things going on with the way that this is presented in Word. And as a matter of fact, I'm sure it is, because that looks awesome. T-shirts look fantastic. But look how thick those rings are there on the T-shirt. Let's zoom in a little bit. See, those rings are just really super thick. And again, I think that's just a Word rendering. And this is your dead giveaway right here. Half your logo is gone, and the type, look how the type is overlapping. So that's just really a strange thing that's going on in Word. So I would definitely recommend you export this in PDF. I know you said you were having some issues, but I'm not real sure if you... That's weird right there. Oh, see what's happening? It's just Word is just destroying the work here. So strange. See, now your 20 is now over on the other page. Just really, really bizarre stuff happening in Word. So anyways, what I would do is this. If you're having issues, I don't know if you developed this in Word, but exporting it to PDF out of Word, or I would assemble it in Adobe InDesign, and then just export to PDF from there. It's a really super streamlined way to develop your PDFs. But love the direction, love the way it's going. I think that you're doing phenomenal. Again, watch your gradients. Gradients are a weird thing. I think that you're losing a lot of recognition of the logo here through this gradient. So, I don't know. That looks fantastic right there. That looks great. So, loving the logo. I like the direction. Like to see some more signage, more environmental graphics, some banners, maybe some placement in Olympic arenas, building graphics, subway, buses, street signs, etc., etc. So, and then of course you got your brochures, your tickets, your placards and lanyards, your websites, your responsive websites for phones, iPads, etc. So a lot of stuff that you can consider, but I think this is a fantastic start. Okay, great job. Any questions? Let me know. Thanks, Valerie.